Hello traders, hope you are all doing good. Today is 16th of December and time exactly is around 4:50. So as per our expectation, yesterday Federal Reserve meeting went very well, and as per our expectation, Jerome Powell came out with increase in bond buying in the open market. So they have increased the bond buying to around 30 billion a month, which is significantly higher, and he also hinted that in 2022 at least there will be more than three interest rate hike. So that's a bad news for the market. But what happened is market has rallied. In fact, yesterday if you see, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P all were in the green, and after 1 o'clock, after the press conference, Dow closed around 300 points. Seeing that, Indian markets also gapped up, and Nifty gapped up from 17,200 yesterday. Yesterday's close was 17,200, and today's gap up was 17,380. And you see what has happened. Every gap is being bought into. Only red candles. At least Nifty is okay. Bank Nifty gapped up around 400 points, and you see the price action today. You go and see the gainers and losers in Bank Nifty. Not a single stock in Bank Nifty has gained. Everything is in the red, and the HDFC was marginally flat, and RBL, SBI, Kotak, ICICI, everything was in the red. So that was really very pathetic, and Nifty was okay. When you compare with Bank Nifty, Nifty was kind of okay, and it had showed some support on the downside. What the good thing is that it was not able to BS were not able to close below yesterday's close. So that is a good news. Apart from that, if you see that, one more very interesting stuff is India VIX dropped by 7.5% today. That was in spite of all this volatility, in spite of all this happening. India VIX going down is really something amazing. Now I don't know what is going to happen. We'll have to wait and see. And still, market has to close and sustain above 17,500 for us to go on long position. And many people asked yesterday why you squared off the position. See what has happened. From 17,200 gapping up to 17,400, then coming back to 17,400, and expiry day, you will find it very hard to manage these kind of positions in expiry day. So premiums are very less, and you see what has happened to India VIX due to India VIX going really very low, around 7 point decrease in 7.5%. You will not get a good premium to even manage the position. So it's not a wise decision on that to expiry day to have a position in expiry day when there is an event. So I thought it is better to get out of the position. Anyway, I was in a profit, so I didn't really care. Last week we shorted from 17,800 to 17,500. 17,800 we shorted, 17,600 we shorted, 17,500 also we shorted. Till yesterday we were shorting. So I was happy, and I really don't want to go into expiry trade when these kind of events were coming. So that's the reason we squared off our position. Now going forward, what is going to happen, we really don't know. And as I talk to you, US futures are really in the green. Dow future is up by 200 points, and this might be happening for 2 or 3 days. If you see the US market last 4 or 5 sessions, not even 5 sessions, more than 5 sessions, it was really in the red, and it was one day it was going down by 600 points, then 300 points. 3 or 4 trading sessions, US markets were deeply in the red. So now, since when US markets were in the red, we were in the green. We were going up and down. Now it is in the red, and it's in the green. US markets are in the green, and we are in the red. Very horrible red. Volatility is something very hard to manage these days. So going forward, we expect, we don't know whether the market is going to stabilize or not. As of now, you can do only non-directional strategies, but what I am thinking is even non-directional strategies are not working these days. So we'll have to wait and see how things pan out. Until then, there is nothing much, and people are shorting the market. Now I cannot show you the data here. What the data shows is that people are really shorting the market only. There is no this thing. Let me see the open interest. Yeah, open interest, and I really don't want to show the open interest today because of expiry. There is the data wouldn't be very relevant, but anyway we will see the monthly thing. And there is a strong support in 17,000 in Nifty. So 2 more weeks to go. Around 10 or 12 trading session is balanced, and if you see the bank Nifty, there is a strong support at 36,500, 17,000. So 17,000 is a crucial support for Nifty, and 36,500 is a crucial support for bank Nifty. And if 17,000 is broken, there is still we are having some hope in the range of around 16,800 range, which we have mentioned earlier also. This low, that is 17,800, which happened on 29th of November. On 29th of November, the low was 16,840, 16,782. If that low is taken, then we might go to somewhere around 16,000 or whatever, we don't know, 16,500. We have to wait and see. So until then, markets will be volatile, jittery, and things will happen. Things will move as per the FIA require now, right? So yesterday also they have sold for 3,500 crores, and I'm sure they would have sold today also. So looking looking at these things, we really should be shorting the market or we should be long in the market. You let me know in the comment section below. But market, what I'm thinking is market is kind of stabilizing, and if we get a positive news, any good positive news, then we may go up. At least we have to close above 17,500. We have to sustain above 17,500. If 17,500 we are not able to sustain above 17,500, then it will be very hard for us to inch towards on the upside. And if you see yesterday, the main reason for today's sell-off is because dollar is appreciating and rupee is depreciating. 10-year bond yields increased yesterday by 1.46. So before 1 week, $1 was equivalent to around 75 rupees or 75.45. Now it is around 76.11 something. So that's a bad thing to happen to India, because India is a big importer from crude oil. If you see crude oil, India imports more than 70 to 75% of its whatever it consumes is imported from outside. So we are paying in dollars. So that's really not a good thing to happen, right? So that might be the reason why we had fallen and why this was happening. So let's wait and see. Tomorrow we have another 10 or 12 trading session. If everything goes right, we should be going on the upside. I believe we should go on the upside now. Now that 10% correction what we expected is happening, right? So it's already done. Now 16,800 was a 10% correction. Now that 10%, if that 10% correction is taken out, then we should be heading to 15% or 20% correction. So 17,000, as of now 17,000 is going to be a good support now. If 17,000 is taken out, then we can surely short the market. So let's see how things pan out. Nothing much to talk. Today's expiry. Thank you for watching. Bye.